The World Bank Group has announced that it will release nearly £1 trillion to Uganda's local government, in particular for social services, by end of next month.
Which focusing on strengthening fiscal decentralization with a particular focus on the education and health sectors. So by the end of June, Uganda will have 2 new projects in its portfolio that we are very hopeful will be processed expeditiously and get up and running for the benefit of ordinary Ugandans that need education and health services.
This relief falls online at a time when the economy remains at its near weakest, with dwindling incomes, tax collection challenges, and actual budget cuts for some major sectors.
On day-to-day running, to ensure that on a quarterly basis we put up a matrix with the implementing agencies, which you have to be done, and if you don't, I'll report you to the President, that you are the one causing, and the Prime Minister, that you are the one causing the delays or problems which are on the way. And that system is in place, and I think especially between us now and World Bank, and we are happy we are monitoring it at that rate.
Today's development, disclosed by the World Bank country manager here in Kampala, comes 9 months after the multilateral lender shelved further disbursement for Uganda, worth $1.5 billion, due to implementation problems.
There are loans available before the ground has been properly prepared, and that is not a good idea. It has to be sequenced in a different way, all through from project selection to preparation to tendering, implementation, and then not to forget about upkeep and maintenance.
Just a week after the IMF redirected Uganda's growth prospects for this financial year ending downwards to 3.5%, the World Bank too reasons that is the position and that the country rapidly requires strategies to move out of that weak front.
We are on the same wavelength as the IMF, and I would think that we all agree that economic growth, a pickup in economic growth, is absolutely essential for Uganda in order to sustain the same levels of poverty reduction that we have seen in the past.
Economic growth. So we are working on a number of measures to ensure that the growth comes back on track as it used to be. Of course, also we are also concerned about population growth. It can't continue at the speed at which it is growing.
Public transport, health and water were some of the sectors affected by the 5.4 trillion shilling holdback of funds by the World Bank last August, part of which is now gradually being freed up. Uganda's committed portfolio from the World Bank stands at slightly above $3 billion or 10 trillion shillings. Reina Ojon, NTV Business.